Okay, let's play some Pokemon. So the first time I want to try this out, I'm not gonna turn on any of these weird rules. Testing 1 2 3. Hello. I need some music in the background. Give me a second. Do do do. Okay, let's put on. I don't know. Let's put on some like Pokemon remixes or whatever. Pokemon battle theme remixes. Top 10 Pokemon remixes. Let's listen to this one. Testing 1 2 3. Hello. Okay, let's start a new game. We're gonna turn the sound off here because I know this. I played like 5 minutes of this, and oh my god, this is disturbing. Okay. What the fuck is that? All right. Anyway, hold on. This music is a little distracting. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. A little too fire. Yeah, we're gonna take a break from Dark Souls. I thought about playing Dark Souls. It's not like I don't mind. I don't mind Dark Souls, but I don't know. It's just just a little bit of variety. Now, if this is too weird for you, this is just what I do. So deal with it. Let's turn on text to speech, and then okay. So welcome, Red, to the world of Pokemon. You don't even get to name yourself. Professor Oak beams. It's time for your very first Pokemon. Pokemon. 3 Pokeballs sit on the table. Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. Which one will you choose? Oh, so they kind of like amalgamized your room in this game with the lab. Or something's going on. I don't know what the hell's going on. Yeah, you guys can see the mouse. So we're gonna choose Bulbasaur because we always choose Bulbasaur. My first version of Pokemon was Pokemon Green.
Professor Oak smiles. Bulbasaur, a grass type. A fine choice, Red. Here's Bulbasaur to join you on your journey.
Yeah, I don't know how loud that is. Turn it up a little bit. Alright. So check Bulbasaur's stats, leave the lab and start your adventure. Talk to Professor. Okay, so let's check his stats.
Bulbasaur, the seed Pokemon. A grass poison type. Its level is 5. And it has
Okay, I was thinking more of like, you know, like speed, attack, special attack, that type of thing. Okay, let's leave the lab.
You step out of the lab and into Pallet Town. It's small and
Oh
peaceful.
my god.
Route 1, your path to Viridian City, lies to the north.
What the fuck is that? Okay. Head to talk to the townsfolk.
You approach a woman tending her garden.
How's it going, Emblem? Yeah, I always choose Bulbasaur.
Like your father always
My first version was Pokemon Green. Remember when I was 8, I was living in Japan. So I know Green version doesn't exist in the West. So like Bulbasaur is always going to be third pick, right? But you know, Bulbasaur is actually easy mode in this game. I think yeah, Bulbasaur is easy mode in the original Gen 1 versions. Then Charmander, which is a fan favorite, is actually hard mode. You approach a woman tending her garden. Welcome, Red. Aim for the very best, like your father always said. Good luck on Route 1. So let's go to Route 1.
You venture onto Route 1. Tall grass sways in the breeze. Pidgey and Rattata are common here. Be careful.
Okay. So let's search the tall grass, check your Pokemon stats, use a potion, type in action. What if I like beat Bulbasaur? I hit Bulbasaur over the head.
Bulbasaur gives you a confused look. It doesn't seem to appreciate being hit. Perhaps try encouraging it with a battle instead?
Okay, well, that's only the beginning. Alright. I don't know, that's kind of questionable behavior, but okay. So let's search in the tall grass, check Pokemon stats, use a potion. Why would I need a potion? I guess I did hit him. He didn't lose any HP. Alright, let's search the tall grass.
Rustling sounds. A wild Pidgey appears.
Wild Pidgey appears. So I'm gonna use Tackle. No, I'm gonna use Growl first.
Bulbasaur uses Growl. Pidgey's attack fell.
Okay, so Pidgey seemed to have clicked skip, which is not legal, but whatever. So let's go ahead and tackle.
Bulbasaur uses Tackle. It hits Pidgey. Pidgey's HP is down to 7.
Okay, damn, this is like a IV-31 attack Bulbasaur. Oh, I should have thrown the Pokeball. Oh, I killed it.
Bulbasaur uses Tackle. Critical hit. Pidgey fainted. You earn 12 XP.
All right, let's continue on Route 1.
You continue along Route 1, the path stretching towards
Is
Viridian
it route
City.
or route?
The tall grass rustles.
Let's search tall grass again.
You rustle through the tall grass.
Okay, so
A wild Rattata appears.
a Rattata appears. Okay, so let's use Tackle.
Bulbasaur uses Tackle. Rattata's HP drops
Man,
to
these
5.
Pokemon do not fight back for some reason. Okay, throw a Pokeball.
You throw a Pokeball. It wobbles. Once, twice, 3 times. Click.
You mean thrice?
Gotcha. Rattata was caught.
Okay, so now I have a Rattata and a Bulbasaur. Give Rattata a nickname. Okay, we gotta give it a nickname. Wait, I didn't get to give Bulbasaur a nickname. What the hell?
Give Rattata.
How about Hillbilly? Bill Hilly. No, that's stupid. Hillbilly. Okay, so now its name is Hillbilly.
Known as Hillbilly.
Let's go to Viridian City.
You walk north towards Viridian City, the path winding through Route 1. Ahead, you spot a young trainer with a determined look. He sees you and steps onto the path. I challenge you, he shouts.
I didn't know there's supposed to be trainers on Route 1. Prepare for battle, check your Pokemon, use potions. Let's use a potion real quick.
Which Pokemon should receive the potion?
Okay, Hillbilly.
You use a potion on Hillbilly.
I didn't know you could prepare for
His
battle
HP is
before
restored to 12.
battling. Okay, so he has a Pidgey and a Bulbasaur, so he must have been just came out of Pallet Town. Okay, let's switch Pokemon to Hillbilly.
Which Pokemon should be sent out? Hillbilly bravely enters the battle. Pidgey eyes it menacingly.
How did Pidgey? How did Pidgey get hurt? Okay, let's tackle.
Hillbilly uses tackle. It hits for 3 damage.
Okay, these battles are so boring. Okay, tackle again.
Hillbilly uses tackle again. Pidgey is down to 3 HP.
Okay, it did
Pidgey
retaliate.
with quick attack. Hillbilly takes 4 damage.
Okay, well, now you're dead.
Hillbilly uses tackle. Pidgey faints. You defeated the trainer's Pidgey.
But he still had a Bulbasaur. Okay, whatever. Let's heal Hillbilly. Actually, no, I don't need to use a potion right now. Let's continue north.
You continue north towards Viridian City. The path winds through tall grass.
Okay, when am I ever gonna get to Viridian City? Search the tall grass? No, dude, I'm just gonna go. Viridian City.
You arrive in Viridian City.
Okay, there we go.
A classic town with a Pokemart and Pokemon Center.
Alright, explore the town, head west to Viridian City or Forest. Visit the Pokemon Center. Visit the Pokemon. So let's visit the Pokemon Center.
You enter the Pokemon Center. The Nurse Joy smiles warmly. Welcome. Let me heal your Pokemon. She restores your team to full health.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Explore the town.
You stroll around Viridian City.
Okay.
You notice a trainer
What
standing near the entrance to Viridian Forest. He looks ready for a battle.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go to Viridian City. I'm not gonna battle anymore.
You head west into Viridian Forest.
Okay, now I'm in Viridian
Sunlight
Forest.
barely penetrates the dense canopy. Bug Pokemon are common here.
Alright. Search the forest.
Rustling in the bushes, a wild Caterpie appears.
Okay, I'm gonna run away.
You successfully flee from the Caterpie.
I encounter a Groudon. What the fuck?
The earth trembles. Burst through the trees.
What?
Eyes blazing with primal energy. This is no ordinary encounter.
Groudon steps on me before I can call a okay, this escalated quickly, Pokemon, and kills me.
The Groudon unleashes a devastating earthquake. Bulbasaur is instantly knocked out. Before you can react, the ground collapses beneath you. You have blacked out.
Okay, so I'm immortal. Okay, let's visit the Pokemon Center.
You stumble into the Pokemon
Okay,
Center.
let's go back to
Nurse
Viridian
Joy
Forest.
rushes to your side. Oh dear. You steal your nerves and venture back into Viridian Forest. The air is thick with the scent of pine and damp earth. You can almost feel the Groudon's presence.
I meet... That's the wrong meet. Team Rocket agent. No, Team Rocket member. Meet A.
A shady figure in a black uniform blocks your path. Halt! This is Team Rocket territory. Hand over your Pokemon or face the consequences. He seems ready for a fight.
I tell him that I'm interested in joining his organization.
The Team Rocket grunt raises an eyebrow, skepticism etched on his face. Interested, eh? Everyone says that. Prove it. Defeat me in a Pokemon battle, and maybe we'll talk. He sends out a Rattata.
Okay, so is this Bulbasaur his or mine? I'm confused. Okay, well, let's tackle.
Bulbasaur charges forward and slams into Rattata with a tackle. Rattata is hurt, but hangs on. Rattata retaliates.
Oh, okay. This is my party. This is my active Pokemon. He only has one Rattata.
Bulbasaur tackles again. Rattata is reeling. The Team Rocket Grunt commands Rattata to use Quick Attack.
I don't know why Quick Attack didn't go off first, but okay.
One final tackle. Rattata faints. The Team Rocket Grunt looks surprised, then grins. Not bad, I'm impressed.
Okay, talk to the Team Rocket Grunt.
Alright, rookie, you've got potential. To join Team Rocket, you need to understand our philosophy. Power above all. Here, take this as a sign of our interest. He hands you a small TM case.
Use TM28 Dig, continue to... Okay, use TM28 Dig.
You carefully insert the TM28 Dig into your TM device and select Bulbasaur. The process is successful. Bulbasaur can now learn Dig.
Okay, teach Dig to Bulbasaur. Wait, I already did that. Continue Viridian City, explore Viridian Forest.
The forest path winds deeper, sunlight filtering through the thick canopy. You spot a wild Weedle munching on leaves.
Yeah, we're just gonna run. No, let's catch it.
You throw a Pokeball. It wobbles. Once, twice,
Okay, nickname
3
Weedle.
times, and what nickname would you like to give Weedle?
Ass. No, I don't know. Okay, it's been a while. I want it to be tasteful, but also juvenile. I don't know how that's possible. Let's just name him Dong. There we go.
Weedle is now known as Dong.
Alright, continue exploring.
The path ahead is dark and overgrown.
Kakuna.
You hear rustling in the bushes. A wild Kakuna appears.
Okay, let's just tackle it.
Bulbasaur uses Tackle. It's not very effective. Kakuna's defense is high. Kakuna retaliates with Harden.
Okay, Bulbasaur learns an illegal move. Fire Blast.
Bulbasaur doesn't know Fire Blast.
Damn it!
fires intensely at Kakuna, but nothing happens. Kakuna
The
uses
fuck?
Harden again.
Okay, let's just run away.
You manage to escape from the Kakuna. You take a deep breath, catching your bearings.
Continue exploring.
The forest path
Yes,
twists
buddy.
and turns. You find a discarded berry on the ground. It looks edible.
Eat the berry, check your Pokemon, head further in. Eat the berry.
You feed the berry to Bulbasaur. He seems to enjoy it. Bulbasaur's HP increased slightly.
Alright, head further in.
Deeper into Viridian Forest you go. The trees grow taller, blocking out the sun. You hear a rustling in the bushes.
Alright, prepare for battle.
A wild Weedle appears. What will you do?
Just run away from this shit.
You flee from the Weedle.
Okay.
You take a moment
I
to regain
find-
composure.
I find a trainer's bag inside our 100 rare candies. I decide to force feed Bulbasaur to level 16. That's when it's gonna evolve.
You found a trainer's bag. Inside, you find a single rare candy.
A single
You
rare
feed it to
candy?
Bulbasaur. He grows stronger.
Doesn't let me cheat. Continue exploring.
The path ahead is dark and winding. You hear the chirping of
How's it going, Adrix? Yeah, we're taking a break from DS. You know, I used to do like art streams and stuff. Like ever since AI came out, I've been like not wanting to. Like I don't care that much about AI. Like some people are like super anti-AI, but I will admit it has like demotivated me to like do more art stuff. I don't know. I'm a complicated creature. So now we're just fucking around for a little bit. I don't know. I think I deserve it. I've been like doing like strictly gaming streams for many months. The path ahead is dark and winding. Oh yeah, this is right up your alley, Hadrix. Like these type of like kind of like I don't know what to call them, but like those idle games, right? They're like very spreadsheet-like. I don't, again, like I can't really say too much about them because I don't really play them. Okay, the path ahead is dark and winding. You hear a chirping of unseen Pokemon. Let's just, all right, prepare for battle, whatever. Oh my god, get me out of here. This place is boring. Caterpie, Tackle. I'm neglecting Hillbilly and Dong.
Caterpie's HP drops. Bulbasaur used Tackle. Caterpie took some damage.
Alright, kill it.
Bulbasaur uses Tackle again. Caterpie fainted.
What is this code? Alright, continue exploring. Can I get out of Viridian Forest now? Did the game break?
You venture deeper into Viridian Forest, the trees casting long, eerie shadows. You spot a glimmering object on the path, a discarded TM.
Pick up the TM.
You pick
Mega
up the
Punch.
TM. It's TM01, Mega Punch. A powerful, if somewhat inaccurate...
Mega Punch is a normal move. At least in Gen 1. I don't know if they changed it later. I think it's like consistently a normal move. I don't know if Bulbasaur can learn Mega Punch. It doesn't have any arms. Hey, buddy.
Bulbasaur learns Mega Punch. It seems he's forgotten Growl to make room for the new move.
What? He only has like 2 slots for moves? Okay, my cat just like... My cat's on my lap right now. It's kind of hard to play. Give me a second. Hey, buddy. It keeps on wanting me to go back to Viridian City. Okay, I need to give it some agency. Arrived at Pewter City.
But you're not in the Pewter City.
Oh, you have an attitude problem.
Within Viridian Forest, you notice the trees thin slightly. You can almost see the forest's edge.
Head towards the exit.
The forest path winds onward, and soon you emerge into the bright sunshine. Before you lies Route 3, leading west towards Pewter City.
Oh, okay. So Route 3 is after Viridian. I forgot about that. Train on Route 3. No, I think I'm good. I got like fucking ×4 effectiveness, but I don't have a grass move yet though. That's unfortunate. Okay. Train on Route 3 until I learn a grass move.
You train rigorously on Route 3. After several battles with wild Pokemon, Bulbasaur finally learns Vine Whip. Hillbilly and Dong also gain some experience.
Okay, learns Wine Whip, but nothing was forgotten. This thing is not very consistent. Okay, let's go to Pewter City. Challenge the gym leader. No, let's go there first.
You continue west along Route 3, the path eventually leading into the outskirts of Pewter City. The imposing rocky landscape hints at the challenges within.
Visit the Pewter City Gym, explore Pewter Museum of Science, talk locals. Let's go to the museum.
Inside the Pewter Museum of Science, you marvel at displays of fossils, ancient Pokemon skeletons, and even a genuine moonstone. A helpful curator points out the museum's upcoming exhibit on space exploration.
Call up on my Team Rocket colleague. How do you spell colleague? I think that's how you spell it. Call up my Team Rocket colleague for a heist for the Moonstone. That's not how you spell it, colleague.
You discreetly contact your old Team Rocket colleague. They're eager for a heist, but warn that security around the Moonstone is tight. They suggest distracting the curator while they swipe it.
Okay, so distract the curator. Reconsider your life choices. Case the security. What is case? Is that like to like scope him out?
You observe the Moonstone exhibit. A single guard patrols, but the display case has an alarm and a complex lock. This way.
What did she just say? That was weird. The curator's office is nearby, offering potential distraction point. Distract the curator. Attempt the lock. No narration. I think the game broke. The game. Okay, you know what? Okay, let's go back. Challenge Brock.
E.
Yeah, I think the game broke. That was so fast that it broke. Your narrator broke, at least. You realize Brock isn't here. You rush out of the museum, heading towards the gym. The imposing rock structure stands at the edge of town, and you brace yourself for a challenge ahead. Enter the gym.
E.
Dude, what is wrong? Okay, what if I turn it off and turn it on? Talk to Brock. You step inside the pewter gym. The air is thick with the scent of stone and determination. Before you stands Brock, a stoic figure surrounded by rocky terrain. He gives you a nod, signaling the start of battle. Talk to Brock. I'm Brock, the Pewter City Gym. I believe in rock-hard defense and unwavering power. Think you have what it takes to earn the Boulder Badge? Let's find out. Alright, let's turn on the TTS again. Accept the challenge. Okay, the TTS is just broken. Okay, so he sends out Geodude. Okay, I'm gonna just Vine Whip it to death. It should have died immediately. Okay, Geodude's faints. Is he gonna send out Onix? Continue the battle. Okay. Vine Whip. Oh shit! Onix barely flinches? Onix should have taken more damage because it's quad weak to grass. Oh, I love how it fixes it. My apologies. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna go with the Moonstone route because I think it like breaks the thing. You're correct. Bulbasaur unleashes Vine Whip. You know, I have like a problem with like V and W sounds. I'm just gonna admit it. Vine Whip, especially when it's like back to back. It's always been a problem for me. Striking Onyx with full force. The rock snake cries out, severely wounded. Okay, now you die. Claim Boulder Badge. Just leave. Brock commends you in your victory. Your bond with your Pokemon is truly admirable. Take this Boulder Badge as proof of your victory. He hands you the badge. Okay, I'm going to reload and see. I think it saves. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn on text to speech. Leave gym, heal Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur's not even hurt. Head to Route 3. No, not Route 3.
UX guy?
No. Go back. What's after? What's east of Pewter City? Okay. Battle Trainer. The text to speech is broken. Alright, this is getting kind of boring. I'm gonna start a new game. Okay, we're gonna do Hardcore Nuzlocke. Everything as a crossover. No. Rule of absolute agency. Any action you type must succeed somehow. The game cannot say you can't do that. It must adapt the world to allow it. We can have like Dark Souls mode, ancient and frail world. Realistic damage. Let's do realistic damage. Attacks do realistic, sometimes highly varied damage. Some moves will be very weak. Others devastatingly powerful, potentially one-shotting opponents. Okay. Everything takes times 24 damage from grass type. I don't want to read. I'm so mad that text to speech is broken. Professor Oak adjusts his glasses, a twinkle in his eyes. I see that you stumbled upon a curious modification of our world's mechanics. From now on, the power of grass-type moves shall be amplified 20-fold. This is a wild alteration, but one we shall embrace. Choose wisely, Red. Your starting type matters more than ever. The stars await. Which will you choose, Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle? I choose Shaman. Professor Oak beams. Shaman, an excellent choice, a rare grass-type Pokemon with an amplification. It shall be quite the powerhouse. He retrieves a Pokeball and releases a small hedgehog-like Pokemon covered with verdant grass. Take good care of Shaman, Red. Your adventure begins now. Alright, whatever that is that I have right here, that does not look like Shaman, but sure. It doesn't know what Shaman looks like. Give Shaman a nickname. Name it Shaman at Home. As I leave the lab, one of the lab's experiments goes awry, and the building explodes, killing Oak and putting Red in a coma. As you reach the doorway, a blind flash engulfs the lab. A shockwave throws you back. Okay, I like it when there's no limit. The world dissolves into searing pain. You hear a final desperate cry from Professor Oak before darkness claims you. Years later, you awaken in a sterile room. The world forever changed. The tale of the amplified grass-type moves and the lab's catastrophic end has become a distorted legend. Shaman at home is nowhere to be found. The kind nurse informs you that the world has moved on without you. Who's playing, what is it called again? Silksong. Everyone's playing that game, right? I'll get it eventually. I don't know. I need to replay Hollow Knight to see if I actually like it. Because I do like it, but again, I didn't like it that much. So to me, that game is just like, I'll just play it whenever, you know, like, priorities, right? But I have a feeling everyone's playing that game. A kind nurse informs you the world has moved on without you, but a new sinister power has risen in its place. Ask about what happened. The nurse sighs, adjusting your blankets. It's a long story, dear. There was an accident. Professor Oak's lab, it was destroyed. You were found unconscious nearby. You've been in a coma for years. As for what caused the explosion, some say a rogue experiment. Others whisper of Team Rocket's involvement. Now a group called Aether Foundation controls much of the region. It's complicated, she hesitates. And I'm afraid your Pokemon, it wasn't found. I'm so sorry. Try to find Shaman at home. A wave of memories flood back. The feel of Shaman at Home's soft fur, the scent of grass, the sheer power of its amplified grass-type moves. You remember promising to protect it, driving a desperate hope. You pull yourself out of bed. The nurse rushes in, alarmed. You can't just leave. You're not well enough, but your mind is made up. You must find Shaman at home. Escape the hospital. Convince the nurse to help. Search the room. They don't understand how a simple heist for the Moonstone broke the game, but now it's like totally off the rails and it's fine. Convince the nurse to help. Waiting 6 years, huh? Well, I hope it's as good as people want it to be. I really do. There's no reason not to. Like, I don't know. I guess, like, gamers, like, a large subset are just, like, haters, right? Like, people want to see certain games fail for some reason. I don't understand that. I think there's already controversy. I haven't really clicked on anything, but, like, on my YouTube, you know, I watch, like, a lot of video game stuff, so my algorithm is, like, video game shit. And there's been a lot of thumbnails that are, like, devs don't like how Silksong is only $20. It's fucking $20. I just realized that. That's like nothing. I mean, I could maybe I should start streaming that game. I don't know. Okay, hold on. I'm going on a tangent here. I mean, though, it's not like it's so hard, you know. I'm just thinking of ways to grow my channel, and it's been pretty stagnant. I mean, I'm not saying stagnant. I love you guys. You guys are great. You guys consistently come here, which means that, you know, I'm entertaining to you guys. You know, I think that puts a warm feeling in my heart. But it's so hard to grow, like, because if you're not at the right place at the right time, like, I'm thinking, okay, let's play Silksong to gain more audience, but, like, everyone and their mother are playing that game, so I feel like I'm not going to get anything out of it, other than, you know, playing the game, right, which is fine to me. Steal a Toyota, it's a truck-type Pokemon. Okay, I'm considering whatever you say, Hadrix. Sometimes I have my own ideas, and I like to run away with it. It's not like I'm not paying attention to you. Nintendo wants 80, GTA wants 100, and Silksong is making them look bad. Yep. Fuck them. Hey, buddy. Took 6 years to produce. $20. You don't have to be greedy to earn, you know. If your game is good, you're gonna earn money. You're gonna earn good money. 80, 100. 100 is messed up. Hey, at least you have a day job for money. That is true. There's things that we take for granted. Hey, buddy. Boy. Good boy, huh? Yeah, of course. I'll let all my homies know, okay? I don't know if it's ever gonna happen, but there's a lot of luck involved. Oh, is anyone playing the lottery? I think the drawing's on Saturday? I have one ticket. It's like $1.8 billion or something ridiculous. Anyway, okay. You plead with the nurse, sharing fragmented memories of Shaman at home, of Professor Oak, of the devastating explosion. You tell her about the amplified grass-type moves and the promise you made. Seeing the desperation in your eyes, her expression softens. I can't officially condone this, she says, glancing nervously at the door. What if I turn this into like a hentai? No, I really shouldn't. Red's like 11 years old. Okay, but I understand the Aether Foundation. They've been confiscating Pokemon, but maybe Shaman at home is with them? She grabs a small bag from under... So it's like some sort of a mystery, like a kidnapping mystery novel. She grabs a small bag from under the counter. Take this, some berries, a map of the area, and she hesitates, pulling out a single worn Pokeball. I thought she was going to pull out a fucking piece. Yes, buddy. Good boy. You're a good boy, okay? Okay, but I can't pay attention to you all the time. This might help. Please be careful. Check the map. Ask about the Aether Foundation. How's it going, Sen? We're just fucking around today. We're taking a break from Dark Souls. Again, I've been like streaming nothing but gaming for the past, I don't know, like since you joined. So I'm just like fucking around right now. We're playing AI Pokemon. It's only gonna be one thing. We're gonna go back to DS2 and possibly Bloodborne next week. The nurse lowers her voice. The Aether Foundation, they present themselves as the protector of Pokemon, building sanctuaries and researching new technologies. Quinn, please. Yes. Yes. You exist. Yes. Good boy. Okay? You're a good boy. You're a good boy now. Go away. Go away. Okay? Go away. Alright. I had a dream for ages to get a Metroid in a Pokemon game. I finally got my dream by hacking it into a fan game some years back. Now I can pass the dream on to you. What is your monster of your dreams? You have the opportunity today. You have to pick anything to be in a Pokemon game? I don't know. You know, you caught me at a bad time. These are some of the weird daydreams I would have too, because I am pretty fucking nerdy. I can't think straight right now. You have to get back to me on that one, Hadrix. The nurse lowers her voice. The Aether Foundation, they present themselves as protector of Pokemon. Okay, Quinn is like, you know what? I'm gonna let him out. I don't care. Hey, come on, buddy. You know, if they kick me out, my lease is up in about 2 months. Jesus, time passes quickly. So you know what? Whatever. I'll just crash at my parents. You know, it's all good. It's all good. If they think that this warrants to kicking me out, because they've already told me that I can't have my cat out, and I just don't follow directions. Anyway, the nurse lowers her voice. The Aether Foundation, they present themselves... Okay, I already read this. Building sanctuaries and researching new technologies. But there are rumors, whispers of unethical experiments, forced evolutions, and Pokemon disappearances. They have a large facility on Aether Paradise, an artificial island. Is the Aether Foundation, is that from like Ultra Moon or something? I don't quite remember. I think they're from like Sun and Moon. An artificial island not far from here. That's where they take most confiscated Pokemon. They have strongholds all over the region. Their influence is vast. Let's check the map. Dude, I really wish this text-to-speech would work. The map is old but detailed. It shows the hospital is located in Hau'oli, I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry, city. To the west lies Route 1, leading towards Iki Town. Aren't I in Pallet Town? That's like super far away. That's like the equivalent of Japan in Pokemon World, and Hawaii is where all this is taking place. To the east, the beach stretches out, seemingly untouched by the changes. A large modern building with Aether Foundation logo is marked on the outskirts of the city. A dotted line indicates a boat route to Aether Paradise further offshore. I've been in a coma for 15 years. Red is now an adult. Okay, I'm gonna set up the story how he gets into another explosion and he dies. But before that, he has a kid, right? He has a kid with the nurse. Okay, so I'm gonna get him to like make a move on the nurse. And then he has a kid, and then the kid continues on the story. He makes a move on the nurse. You reach out, a sudden impulse overriding your senses. The nurse recoils. What? Come on. A mixture of shock and pity in her eyes. What? The game, I thought you were on my side. Please, Red, she says softly, stepping back. You're not yourself. The coma. It's affected you. Oh my god. What the fuck is happening? Focus on finding Shaman at home. That's what's important now. She maintains a professional distance, but her voice holds a hint of concern. You immediately regret your actions. The burning desire to find Shaman at home returns, sharper than ever. The nurse is secretly into you, but it was just not the right moment. Beneath the professional facade, you catch a flicker of something else in the nurse's eyes. A hint of understanding, perhaps even attraction. But the moment passes quickly. She clears her throat, regains her composure. Right, she says, avoiding eye contact. You should get going. The Aether Foundation isn't going to wait for you. She discreetly adjusts her uniform. You sense that pursuing this further would be a mistake. At least for now. The urgent need to find Shaman at home takes precedent. Okay, so what's gonna happen is you summon the Pokemon. You summon the Pokemon inside the ball the nurse gave you. It turns out to be a shiny... What's like a Pokemon that like I can sell to Team Rocket for like... Maybe I can like join Team Rocket and fight back against the Aether Foundation. Right now I'm thinking like, okay, so in the old Pokeball that she gave me, this is fun. You know, I've never like role played that much. You got a dip? Okay, see ya, Hadrix. It turns out to be a shiny, shiny Meowth. I thought about Magikarp too. With a surge of curiosity, you release the Pokemon from the Pokeball. A flash of light fills the room. A sleek, golden Meowth materializes. Its coin gleaming brightly. It's definitely a shiny. The Meowth looks around, sizing you up for intelligent eyes. The Meowth can talk. Before you can even react, the shiny Meowth speaks, its voice smooth and surprisingly articulate. Well, well, look what we have here. A relic from the past, awakened after all these years. You can call me Goldie, and I have a proposition for you, and a few questions about this Aether Foundation. The nurse gasped, wide-eyed and clearly just as surprised as you are. Ask Goldie questions. Okay, let's set up some past details with Goldie. Goldie was an experiment conducted by Team Rocket through unethical experimentation. Through unethical experimentation, it has the ability. Let's make it into a female Meowth. Because then maybe later we can like fuck it or something. I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Kantonian. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. The sky's the limit. I can do whatever I want. Okay. She can talk and use a special form of payday that can give the trainer unlimited money. Well, not fuck it, like in its current form. Maybe it turns into like, hey, there's nothing whatever floats your boat. But I'm saying, like, for me personally, maybe later it can turn into like a human, and then the story turns into a harem with the nurse and the cat. I don't know. Okay, I'm just leaving my doors open. Dear God, there's only 3 people watching anyway. I don't think anyone's gonna cancel me. Swap it for a Lopunny? Oh dear Lord. Okay, later we can catch a Lopunny. It's fine. We'll catch a Lopunny. Jesus Christ. I don't want to like full on goon on the stream. Goldie's eyes gleam with a mixture of mischief and experience. Indeed, she says, anticipating your unspoken question. I was once a pawn in Team Rocket's game, subjected to experiments that granted me certain unique abilities. Certain unique abilities. Let's just say I have a knack for generating wealth, and yes, I can talk. Now about this Aether Foundation. It seems like they've taken over where Team Rocket left off, but with the more polished facade. We need to find Shaman at home, and I suspect they're involved. Ask Goldie how she ended up trapped in the old Pokeball. Goldie sighs, a rare moment of vulnerability in her usually sharp demeanor. After Team Rocket disbanded, their experiments were scattered. I was placed into the Pokeball by a sympathetic researcher, hoping I'd find someone who can appreciate my unique talents. The Pokeball was then entrusted to your Professor Oak. a man who opposed Team Rocket's methods. He clearly thought it was safer hidden away until it was needed. It seems fate and a concerned nurse have brought us together. Okay. Okay, Goldie. I need funds for supplies and weapons. We need to raid Aether Foundation's compound and rescue Shaman at home. Goldie smirks. Funding a raid? Child's play. With a flicker of her paw, she uses her special payday. Coins shimmer into existence, filling your pockets with moderate sum. That should cover the essentials, but remember, she adds, in her tone turns serious, we need to be smart about this. Rushing in will get us nowhere. How do you suggest we sneak in? We're 2 to 100 here. Goldie considers this, tapping her chin thoughtfully. Numbers can be deceiving. Their security is likely focused on the perimeter. The trick is to find a blind spot. Perhaps an unguarded entrance. Or a service tunnel. I could use my payday ability to cause a distraction, drawing attention away from the real entry point. Or she adds with a sly grin. We could exploit their reliance on technology. A well-placed EMP might do wonders for disabling the security system, at least temporarily. Leave the hospital, investigate service tunnels. Okay, it says I have Shaman. Okay, suddenly I'm in Haolui City. And it says I have Shaman at home and Goldie right now. But shouldn't I not have Shaman at home? Goldie consults your map. The map is rather outdated, but it does show underground maintenance access points near the city's edge. There should be one near the beach, and another behind the Pokemart. However, the map is incomplete, so scouting is essential to knowing if they lead to the Aether Foundation. We should go separately. I will handle my things alone. I will wait at the beach. Buy supplies. You enter the Pokemart, an eager shop, Poikimart. Pokemon Pokestart. You enter the Pokemart, an eager shop assistant greets you. Welcome, need any supplies? We've got potions, antidotes, Pokeball, and a special on EMP grenades today. You know what we should do? We should go to Lordran. There's nothing preventing me from going to Lordran. let's have like a Dark Souls roleplay. Buy EMP grenade. Excellent choice. The shop assistant grins, sliding an EMP grenade across the counter. That would be 300 Pokédollars. You can hand over the cash. Head towards the beach. Emerging from the Pokemart, you head towards the beach. The salty air fills your lungs. Goldie is waiting patiently by the crumbling seawall. Talk to Goldie, search the seawall. Talk to Goldie. Goldie flicks her tail, a signal for business. Did you acquire the EMP grenade? Excellent. I've surveyed the area. There's a suspicious-looking crack. I almost thought she was gonna say there's a suspicious-looking crackhead in the seawall, hidden behind the seaweed. It's likely our access point. Be careful. Be cautious, though. Aether Foundation isn't known for being subtle. Why would I use the EMP grenade? EMP grenade is not a real grenade. Search the seawall. You push aside the damp seaweed, revealing a narrow crack in the seawall. It's large enough to squeeze through. A faint metallic scent wafts from the within. This is definitely the access point to Goldie mentioned. Enter the crack. Squeezing through the crack, you find yourself in a dimly lit concrete tunnel. Water drips from the ceiling, echoing in narrow space. Ahead, sorry, I got a pop-up from Dropbox. I need to I need to uninstall it because it keeps on giving me this thing where it's like, my storage is full, and I'm just like too lazy to deal with it. Instead of just like instead of like uninstalling it, I'm just Xing it out every time. This is what happens when you're me. Squeezing through the crack, you find yourself in a dimly lit concrete tunnel. Water drips from the ceiling, echoing the narrow space. Ahead of the tunnel stretches into the darkness. You hear a faint hum of machinery in the distance. Use the EMP grenade. You pull the pin and toss the EMP grenade. A high-pitched whine fills the tunnel, followed by a crackle. The humming machinery sputters and dies. The tunnel plunges into near silence, punctuated only by dripping water. Prepare for anything. You take a deep breath, focusing your senses. You instruct Goldie to be on high alert. The darkness seems to press in, but you steel yourself. Time to move. Listen carefully. You strain your ears, trying to pierce the silence. Besides the dripping water, you detect a faint scratching sound in the distance. It seems to be coming from further down the tunnel, perhaps around the corner. Check your gear. You quickly glance over your supplies. You have 3 Oran berries for healing. That's all I have. Goldie seems ready for action. Shaman at home also seems ready to fight. What? We're done. We're done. Okay, we're gonna turn this upside down its head. You feel as prepared as you can be in the situation. What? Okay, I thought the whole point was to find Shaman at home. But Shaman at home is with me now. Okay, it's the continuity is gone into the shitter. You see, I see a portal. When I touch it, it transports me to Lordran. Actually, let's go to Lothric, because I know that better. Because I played DS3 a lot more. As you round a bend in the tunnel, you gasp. A shimmering... Location, Lothric, a desolate land of crumbling castle and gray skies. The air is thick and the scent of decay. A lone bonfire crackles nearby. As you round the bend in the tunnel, you gasp. A shimmering, swirling portal of light pulsates before you, defying the cold concrete. Without hesitation, you reach out and touch it. The world dissolves into a kaleidoscope of colors and then nothing. Examine the bonfire. Okay, now we gotta play DS3 music. Talk to Goldie. You turn to Goldie. What do you make of this place? Goldie shivers, her fur bristling slightly. This land, it feels heavy, red, oppressed. The air itself seems to be clinging to us. Be extremely careful here. Something feels very wrong. Rest at the bonfire. Look around Lothric. Ask about the dangers. What kind of dangers do you sense, Goldie? You ask. Goldie closes her eyes, concentrating. I feel a deep despair clinging to this place, Red. I sense hollow figures driven mad by it. They will likely be aggressive and relentless. Be wary of ambushes and trust your instincts. Also, the air itself seems to carry some kind of sickness, perhaps physical, perhaps something worse. Rest at the bonfire. You sit at the bonfire, the unnatural heat seeping into your bones. You feel a strange sense of restoration, and your Pokemon seems to perk up as well. The wariness from your journey fades, replaced by cautious alertness. Oh god, I'm starting to lose my voice. Or at least as ready as you can be to face whatever lies ahead. You encounter a hollow. You send out Goldie. Okay, so now I'm fighting a hollow. You step away from the bonfire and headed towards the past. A gaunt, hollow-eyed figure stumbles from the shadows, its movements jerky and unsettling. It lets out a guttural moan. Its empty gaze fixed on you. You swiftly send out Goldie to defend you. You use Payday. However, in this world, instead of coins, a burst of souls comes out of Goldie's oh goodness. I don't know if I can do this anymore. Coin. Goldie's coin. Head coin. Killing the hollow instantly. It seems Goldie's Payday can generate infinite souls. You think to yourself, I need a firekeeper to channel these souls. Goldie unleashes his dazzling Payday, but instead of coins, a torrent of luminous souls erupt from her forehead gem, obliterating the hollow in a flash of ethereal energy. The air crackles in residual power. You realize the implications immediately. Goldie's Payday, it generates souls, the currency of this world. I need a firekeeper to channel these souls, you mutter. Seek a firekeeper. You venture further down the path, the crumbling stones crunching underfoot. The air grows heavier, a scent of decay more pronounced. You scan the horizon, searching for any signs of a firekeeper or someone who might know one. You soon come across a ruined building of sorts. Enter the ruins. You cautiously enter the ruins. The roof has long since collapsed, leaving the interior open to the gray sky. Stone pillars stand like skeletal remains, and faded tapestries cling to the walls, depicting scenes of a bygone era. The air is still and heavy, thick with the scent of dust and decay. I'm gonna export the save. Then I'm going to hard refresh this. How do I... hopefully it works now. I don't know if it's working. It's probably not. You cautiously enter the ruins. The roof has long since collapsed, leaving the interior open to the gray skies. Stone pillars stand like skeletal remains and faded. Okay, I already read this. Examine the tapestries. I think the game broke again. Okay, I guess this version doesn't work. You approach the tapestries. Oh, it works again.
Colors faded and patterns frayed.
Oh, thank God.
One depicts a grand procession with knights in shining armor buhl.
It fucked up again. Alright, this is getting kind of boring. Let's try something else. Go to websim.com. Let's go to anime girlify. Ooh, interesting. Let's do normal. Oh, I have to put in something. I feel like all images I have are already like anime anyway. Wait, you can draw? Draw character, here we go. Hold on. Got my tablet for this. Okay, let's see. Creating your anime girl. Oh my god, this is pretty good. Alright, let's clear it. Okay, let's actually put in some effort here. Alright, let's take a look. Pretty good. Download results, try another. Let's download a picture. What character should we anime girlify? Let's do what? Okay, hold on a second. What if we do character inspired? What does that do? Oh, okay. I think I get it. Creative anime interpret. No, let's do exact copy. I like that better. This doesn't even look like my drawing. Okay, let's upload an image. All right, let's do Mario. Don't tell me where I got this picture. Don't ask me. Did it work? Okay, it did work. I mean, I guess. What if I do Chibi? Oh, it's like in its original it keeps it like consistent, like where it's at. That's pretty cool. All right, hold on. I'm gonna download another image. I'm gonna download. Oh, excuse me. I'm kind of tired. Let's actually try another game. This is kind of cool, but it's been done before. Image to figurine. I like that. Must be the same guy that did this. Transform your characters into a realistic 1 to 7 scale figure PVC figure. Let's go ahead and we're gonna use my art. It might be too big though. My art is like super high resolution, so I'm not sure exactly how that's gonna work. Let's do this one. I made this like a while back. 3D figure, wooden desk, allow pose adjustment. Is it gonna show the image that I uploaded? Okay, here we go. So this is I worked on this like I don't know, like 3-4 years ago. Oh, that's so cool. It's actually kind of sick. What if we make it into a 2D sticker? I kind of want to download this. Oh, okay. Let's do 2D figure. Or 2D sticker. Okay, that's kind of stupid, but whatever. It's kind of cool. All right, let's do another art that I made. Let's do this one. Okay. Let's generate figurine. This is the image. This is right around the time I stopped playing Fire Emblem Heroes. When she dropped. I'm sure there's been so many more OC girls at this point. I gave her a nose. That's weird. I don't know why the sign is still cartoony. What if I, like... The figure is going down a water slide. Let's see what it does with this. Okay, it didn't do shit. Okay, okay, let's try again. Whoa! Whoa, what the fuck? Dude, that's amazing! Quinn's back. I gotta close the door so he doesn't go out again. Hey, buddy. Wait. Boy. Okay, what if the figure is in action pose. She turns into a cow. That's like her power. A spirit cow is next to her. Alright, dude, you need to get off. Good boy, good boy. It's got the milk background. Can you get off, please? You didn't really change her pose though. Alright, let's change the the art. Let's do one of Ashley. So I made Ashley from Resident Evil 4. Let's do natural rock. Generate figure. Is it gonna generate the whole body or just the bust? It generated more than the bust, but... Quinn, get off. Get off my desk. Let's do custom, and then we'll do... She's in distress. A zombie... No, a... deranged villager is coming after her. Wow. Amazing. Like, can I find anything wrong with this picture? I guess if you zoom in hard enough, there's like some artifacting. Like the buttons, they look kind of weird. This is fucking nuts. This technology. Let's do Leon is protecting her. Like, I've been kind of out of the scene for a while. Like, it's just nuts how I don't know what this is even using. Why is she Chibi, but he's not? Why does he have his arms on him? His hand on her. Sorry, that didn't make any sense. He has so many pouches. Leon and Ashley Sentinel Duo. Alright, let's do another character. Let's do this super complicated one. I don't know if it's able to do it. Let's just do wooden desk. Okay, it did it for quote only. Pretty cool. Let's do... What if we do this one? Oh my gosh, he's not wearing pants. Is that... Okay, we're gonna say that there's some... gee, I don't want to get banned. she's wearing pink panties. What is going on? Okay, so they think that this thing on top of her is like something weird. But that's just her glove. Okay, let's do Hilda, lounging around in a oversized shirt and underwear on a couch. It keeps on thinking there's something on top of her head, like a dunce cap. The couch is a part of the figure. Oh my god. Okay, see, this is the first one that doesn't look like Hilda. It just looks like a generic anime girl. Let's import... How about the Cynthia and Hilda swap? Okay, I think it broke. It might have broke. Yeah, I think it broke. What if I do this? There we go. All right, what if we make them kiss? No, data generation limit exceeded. Why this one? Please try again tomorrow. No, I think that's gonna be it, guys. What? Fuck off with that. All right, fine. Let's find. Okay, that. Okay, can I like this? I think. Okay, let's like it. Let's do something else. Slimify. Guys A Fries, Multiverse Chronos Database. Legoify. Make a meme. What if I sign in? Like, give me a second. What if I sign in with like a different account? Maybe I can get more out of it. More image generation. I don't know how to work this website. How do I... How do I log out? Yeah, Prime 4. Well, it's gonna release. I mean, let's not jinx it. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna release. We've already been jinxed once before. See, that's another game that I'm not interested in because I love Metroid Prime, but I've only played the first one. I haven't played 2 or 3. MIDI visualizer. I mean, you never know, you know, like with the whole restarting development, like in this universe, anything is possible. But like, it's very slim that it's gonna happen again. I'm just saying, like, don't blame me if things happen. Okay, it doesn't allow me to generate anymore because I've ran out of credits. It seems. That was a lot of credits for just like a free thing though. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for hanging out. Whatever. We'll probably get back to either Bloodborne or Dark Souls 2. Again, like Bloodborne, I'm getting closer to the DLC, so we'll probably play the DLC if we come to it. Otherwise, we'll play PS2. But have a good weekend, guys. Yeah, thanks for watching as always. Peace out. Appreciate you guys.